stop recording. So like what I said last video, we make it to my last time saying it, 10K likes. I will make 4 of those things. And if we make it to 251, 50, or what, 250, I think 300 subscribers, we would make something super good. Okay. We're gonna play Madden today. Try so
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Gold's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium.
I charger unplugged. McCoy.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy who's moved around a bit in his career already. Out of the University of Texas, it's Colt McCoy.
We got those. Come on, my friend.
Now McCoy. Escaping the pressure right. And McCoy loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. A little juke.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there? And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Let's go.
Christian McCaffrey. 13-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
I put this on close.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I like his cleats.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else?
And McCoy loses the football.
Nick Bosa. Send it.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
perspective.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This will be swung out here for counter. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team. But not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's McCoy. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Operating from the gun. McCoy eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 8 yards out. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Let's see this.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Nah, let it bounce.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Purdy. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Throwing to start the drive. McCoy, flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Connor up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. From the 39, McCoy finding Green complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McCoy escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. From the 25 on 2nd down, McCoy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Screen pass to Connor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. McCoy. Touchdown. Marquise Brown from 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
This one fielded at the 5. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking deep for Jennings. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. McCaffrey running up the middle. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down 49ers. On 1st down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Flushed out right. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Cooper, he's going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. McCoy. And he will find his man on the outside. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. McCoy eluding the pressure right. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field.
And McCoy loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCoy. This will be caught by Brown. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, McCoy. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Did I get that on video? Oh, I forgot I was even recording. Oh, dang. I got that on video.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Shortest kick ever.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Well, the Cardinal offense is going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call.
Well, what is with this? I hate this flag.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
No.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking deep for Jennings.
No.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 20, and I think the ball's out.
Why couldn't we get that?
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Open guy.
Let's just make this one simple.
There.
Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. McCoy to Connor on the check down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Yep.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. But right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Load it, baby.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I forgot.
Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
I got him.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Double
across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And they go with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
And they did. It worked. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Pressure.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, McCoy. It's complete to Williams. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
No, you got to catch it, man. Because he did it.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
McCoy's throw complete to McBride. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I want to do it to the quarterback. So the ball is just floated back out.
Throwing again on second down. McCoy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35.
I should be the name for
so signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Over the middle, it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Let's go.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Let him get hit.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
I'm just kidding. I wish.
Operating from the gun, McCoy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hold it again.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got...
And this is... Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice strike.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Challenge.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Challenge.
A huge loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
That was a mistake.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Flush to his right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We always think about picking up the 1st down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but I admire the effort.
And he's able to get it out of there. It's fielded at the 45. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy. He'll get this to counter underneath. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to his running back Connor. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing on first down. McCoy. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I thought I intercepted it, so I ran the opposite way. Watch. What? See?
25 yards for the touchdown.
So,
and the Cards are able to cut into that deficit.
Oh, they're going for 2? They still won't win. I'm not tell you that.
They'll try and throw for
it.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive.
What?
As we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But
no.
That makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't
I'm going to do this.
On that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
That was the only something I would get for the game.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. McCoy. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
This was
and as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was.